Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do some 4v4 mega random between me and the viewers. So of course this will be the quote-unquote inexperienced match of today's live stream, so I'm going to be, handicapping myself of course to only one town center before 30 minutes in game time. Unless of course the teams are heavily stacked against me, in which I will throw off these shackles and go full try-hard, but otherwise this is going to be a very, sort of casual match between me and my less experienced viewers, and I guess I don't start with the town center this game. We're doing Nomad. Alright, so I don't have a TC this game, that's pretty legit. So yeah, this is going to be a casual match, of course, so if you're looking for, I guess, a higher caliber of play, you won't particularly find it, well, you might find it in this match, I don't know, as we drag on in the late game, but it's going to be more of a for fun match, because my goal of this game, is not really to kill these guys outright, because I could probably do that if I wanted to. The goal is to maim, not to kill, to give them a nice quality match here, rather than just outright destroy them. So I'm going to be going easy on these guys, of course. And this is all in good fun. And one of my viewers wanted me to play the Teutons, so we're going to be playing the Teutons today. I'll be talking a little bit about the what the Teutons are all about during this particular match. So, hopefully you guys learn a little bit about the Teutons here. And do I also start on a massive hill here? What's that one map that everybody starts in a hill? It's, I've done it before. Is it Acropolis? I don't remember. It's one of these new confangled... Oh, right, I need... Wow, that's some serious delay. I need to build houses, too. Thanks, Obama! We started with a bunch of extra villas because it's Nomad, and, I don't know, MegaRandom just decided to spawn us with a ton of villagers. I can't really explain it. Oh, there's water on this map as well? Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, so the Teutons are very, very interesting civ. I guess I'll start out with a little bit of trivia, is that they were hilariously, hideously broken in the early days of Age of Empires 2. Because their town centers used to have bonus range and not bonus attack, so they would have, like, 2 bonus range. So it would be pretty common for people online to do this really bizarre cheese strategy that you guys have probably heard of called douching in Aoe2. So I'll be talking a bit about that. Basically, douching is when you delete your town center and then you rebuild it next to your opponent, and you garrison all of your villagers like inside that town center, and you destroy their town center with yours. Now this is a strategy that's often best utilized with civilizations like the Persians, because the Persians have extra HP on their town center. Their town center is like double health, so you'll win that fight in a town center versus town center war. But the Teutons used to have longer range on their town center, so what you could do is you could build your town center out of range of the opponent's town center, right, and then still be shooting at it, thus basically screwing them out of the game and just killing them in the early game. And then you walk into your base and into their base and you essentially assimilate them. It was the best, and it was also hideously broken. Back in the day, of course, bombard towers were also absolutely absurd. Those were the days. Those are the days. Yeah, bombard towers are ridiculous, but now bombard towers don't do. Now they only do 1 damage to rams rather than full damage. Used to be like bombard towers were counted as like hack damage or like melee damage, basically. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Rich KT. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really get very much per view though, because most people use ad block. But if you turn it off, I will love you 5 ever. There's one more than 4 ever. I'll plop down another house. I think get out a quick dock. I have no idea what this map is about. So we're kind of winging it. Here. So yeah, the Teutons used to be absolutely, positively broken. They're very, very annoying. Back in the day, of course, Microsoft did patch that out, many, many years ago. And right now, the Teutons are a pretty interesting civ. I mean, I think their biggest weakness, though, Alright, we'll talk about their weaknesses first. One of their clear weaknesses is that their mobility is really poor. I mean, they're designed to be I guess... Wait, do I not have any boars either? I don't, yeah, okay. I was just double checking. But yeah, no, they're, one of their weaknesses is their mobility is very poor. And, that goes without saying, considering that they're classified as a defensive civ. So if we look at their tech tree a little bit right now... So we're going to look at the tech tree here, Oh, it says infantry civilization instead of defense. I guess they changed that in the HD edition. But anyway, you know, like they're very defensive. They get free murder holes. Their town centers garrison more, and you know their monks heal further, and they've got this crenellations technology, makes their castles buff, their units resist conversion, etc. But they don't get any fast units. Like they get knights, yes, knights are fantastic, but their knights don't even get husbandry, which means their knights are really slow by comparison to other horses. And you know their unique unit is of course the Teutonic Knight, which is an infamously slow unit. It's so very easily kiteable. So yeah, the Teutons really, and you know, they get scout cavalry, right? But they don't even get light cavalry, so you know, the Teutons are really lacking in the mobility department. Yes, at least they get squires for their infantry, but you know, is it really enough? Nah. So you know, the bottom line is that their units are really slow, but you know, that means that the Teutons aren't really much of an effective raiding civ. Yeah, they can, you know, raid with their knights too, but as the game drags on, not having husbandry, you know, definitely weakens that raiding. But otherwise, they've got a really strong cavalry line. Their cavalry line, you know, they don't get light cavalry, but they've got fully upgraded paladins minus the, you know, the lack of husbandry, which is still really solid. In a straight up paladin versus paladin fight, their paladins will still be just as strong as the next guys. Even though they're slower, so the speed issue doesn't really matter in a straight-up fight. It only matters when you're trying to raid the enemy base and you can't, like, get away in time. So, they have very strong paladins to start. Their infantry line is completely full. They've got a full barracks. Their archery range is kind of subpar. I mean, they don't really get, they don't get arbalists. I do not believe they get heavy cavalry archers either, but double-check that, yeah. No heavy cavalry archer, no thumb ring either, which is pretty bad. No Parthian tactics, so the cav archers out of the question. Crossbowmen do drop off late game pretty heavily. They do have hand cannoneers, which is really nice that they get that. Their siege workshop is very good, though. I believe they are lacking... okay, yeah, the siege ram, but they have everything else, yes. So they lack siege ram, but they have everything else. But otherwise, no, their siege workshop is very strong. So they've got a strong infantry line, a decent stable, very shitty archery range, good siege workshop. So what this all points to is that they're a very powerful civ at just straight up killing somebody. You know, they're very good at all-inning them and just ending them, as well as defending their base. The Teutons also have access to bombard towers, which makes them, you know, really scary in a slow push as they're slowly moving bombard towers closer and closer to the enemy base. It makes them very obnoxious and hard to deal with, as well as it's very hard to break into the Teuton's base, because if he has castles in his base, then his castles are super duper strong. Sure, he doesn't have bracer, but with crenellation still, his castles, you know, I think they go all the way up to like 15 range or something ridiculous, so they're, you know, they're outranged by, no, it's not 15 range, it's like 12 or something. But anyway, you know, they're still outranged by trebuchets, but I do believe they can hit bombard cannons. I might be wrong about that, though. But so it's really hard to break into the Teuton's base, definitely. And people often forget that the Teutonic Knight is really best utilized as a defensive unit, because it's so slow, it's so easy to kite. What's good about the Teutonic Knight is that it creates incredibly quickly. So for starters, that's a big advantage, definitely. So it creates really quickly, so, you know, when your base is being attacked, you can just pump out a bunch of Teutonic Knights in an instant, and then just, you know, start going ham on people. Hello, CoolKid50. If you guys have any questions about the Teutons and whatnot, I will answer them in this particular video, so post away in the Twitch chat now that I'm done with basically explaining them. So yeah, their defenses definitely lie, I mean, their strengths definitely lie in their defense. Their defense is really strong, and they've got, if you may have noticed, their trash line is pretty bad. And by trash, of course, we're referring to units here that don't cost gold. So, you know, their skirmishers are really bad because they don't get bracer at the blacksmith, so their skirmishers are outranged by all the enemy skirmishers, which is really bad, because range is everything, guys. Like, that is what makes the longbowmen so scary and the Korean siege onagers so scary. It's because whoever fires the first shot in a fair fight is going to be the one who wins, so I'm just saying, you know, like, range is super duper important. So the problem with the Teutons is that all of their good units cost gold. They do. So without gold, the Teutons are really not very scary. They really do require a good trade line, but with money, they are pretty terrifying. I mean, like, they've got paladins, they've got bombard cannons, they've got bombard towers, hand cannoneers. An ideal army composition, I think, would be something like, what I like to do is I like to go halberdiers, hand cannoneers, and, like, bombard cannons. That's usually my go-to army comp, and then I'll throw in paladins or siege onagers if need be based on what my opponent is building. And that usually puts me in a pretty awesome situation, and my paint-huffing villagers have split between the deer when I wasn't looking. You bat bastards! I knew I couldn't trust them. How would I improve the Teutons? I would maybe nerf crenellations and give them bracer. I would probably do that, because I feel like the Teutons really need better trash units, or give them access to light cavalry, like, yeah. But, no, I think the Teutons are quite nice as is. Let's see, anything else? This isn't free-for-all now. What's the best German cavalry unit? I don't know what you mean by that. But, I mean, if you're talking about as the Teutons, then it would be their paladins, definitely. Their paladins are absolutely fantastic. They're not the best, though. I mean, obviously, Frank Paladins are better, and then, like, civs that get the full, like, the Spanish who get the full Paladin line, but they also get husbandry are just better, but, you know, the Teutons are scary, yes. Let's see, anything else? Yep, trash units are super-duper important, because, like, you need to conserve your gold, I guess, on units that it's best spent on. You don't want to blow all your gold on units that you're just going to throw away, because I like to use trash units to protect my more expensive units, you know? And it gives me an edge. As my opponents are running out of gold, I still have money left. Like, I won a game yesterday because my opponents all ran out of gold, and I was just throwing halberdiers at them to protect my expensive gunpowder units and bombard cannons, and, you know, they were running out of resources while I still had plenty left. Trash units are very, very important to utilize, I think. Reswood Civ, do you like to add in a new expansion? That's kind of hard. I feel like this game has mostly everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything I would add. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty fine as is, I guess. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, add Canada, yeah. Are Teutonic Knights still good? Okay, that was a question someone asked a minute ago. Are Teutonic Knights still good? The answer is yes, they are, but I think they're always utilized incorrectly. Or, well, not always, but often utilized incorrectly by players. They are not an offensive unit. You do, I know, like, a lot of, you know, new players. You know, back when I was really young, I'd play as the Teutons, right, and I would mass up. I'd mass up a ton of Teutonic Knights, and then I would slowly march them to the enemy base, to the theme of the Imperial March, you know, Darth Vader's theme, and by the time they'd get there, you know, it would be like 3 hours into the game. So, you know, they're not really an effective offensive unit. The thing is that, you know, if you don't know, Teutonic Knights are incredibly slow, but they're insanely bulky. They have 10 Dura armor, which means that, you know, melee attacks do absolutely positively nothing to them, and wow, this knob guy is really high score. Perhaps I should whip out a bit of the tryhardness in this against this guy. So I'll build a second TC, because he seems to be way better than his league. But yeah, no, the Teutonic Knights are best used as a defensive unit. Like when someone is storming towards your base, Teutonic Knights create incredibly quickly, so you can start pumping those out. They're also really good as the Teutons if you want to drop a castle, a forward castle on somebody. So if you want to build a castle in the opponent's base, then yeah, Teutonic Knights are fantastic because they spawn almost instantly, and they don't need to walk so far because you're already in the enemy base, and you get murder holes for free, so a forward castle on the Teutons is really deadly. What are these villagers doing? I told them to build this town center, and they're like walking all the way over there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Look at this, you see this paint huffing? Look at this unit pathing. What is this? Oh my goodness, they're like, oh, let's walk all around the forest and back over there. Crazy kids. How do I reach these kids? Did I see the spearmen? No, I didn't. Do you think civs know horses are at a huge disadvantage when playing against civs with horses? For the most part, yes. But the thing is that the Aztecs and the Mayans have the equivalent of a mounted unit, which is like the Eagle Warrior, of course, which is basically, it functions as a mounted unit. The thing with the Eagle Warrior, though, is that it has the speed of a horse, which is what really matters. The speed and the bulk of a horse, which it does. The Aztec ones are actually much squishier, but the Mayans are very tanky. Eagle Warriors are good, because the point of horses is usually they're better for raiding and kiting units, And we run into this problem, you know, with civs with no mobility, is that they are terrible on open maps, but the Aztecs and Mayans are definitely strong on Aradia because of the, wow, this knob guy, Jesus, is, you know, you can't raid as effectively, and that's what really matters in these open maps, so for the most part they're at a huge disadvantage, but, you know, less so in the Mayans and Aztecs case, because they have Eagle Warriors, and they fill the same, you know, sort of like bulky, ranged, resistant role that Hussars and Knights kind of fill. Jeez, and Lord of mercy. Alright, we're gonna have to bring the hammer down on this guy. It always makes me very sad when people join my my quote-unquote inexperienced player lobbies where they're like clearly like 1800 plus rating or something like that. Like this guy is like smurfing or something like that. Ugh. Drives me crazy. Oh wow, the cake is May is like really struggling, I guess. Wow, there's such a wide variety of skill levels in this particular match. It's pretty crazy when I think about it, but oh well. I'll do what I can. I guess I won't be holding back as much. I will do whatever it takes to defend Pete, but I won't kill Knob.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'll put on the tryhard pants. I have to do this every inexperienced player match though, it's really funny. But these always turn out to be like some of the more epic games on my channel because I always have to like go really super duper tryhard. I need to get the Siege Workshop out though, so I can get out some mangonels to deal with those scorpions. Yeah, you can, if you missed any of my stream, you can just watch it all on YouTube and, it's very hard for me to manage so many things when I'm like trying to read the Twitch chat as well as playing, as well as commentating. It's so much harder. Alright, let's see if I can do anything to this. I need to get the mangonels out. Or he's not going to repair it. Okay, there he is. You don't want to lose that for free. Let's see if I can do a bit of that crazy micro action with this guy. Oh, whoops. Wow, this lag makes it so much harder. You know, I'm trying to pull away his pikemen, but it's really hard because my guys like take like 3 years to respond to my mouse clicks, which makes the game a lot tougher, definitely. So I guess I can't do any crazy micro shenanigans. What I would like though is to get this mangonel out so I can start mangoneling these guys, as well as perhaps handcart. Whoa, whoa, these knights were not supposed to go in here. At least not yet. Yeah, this guy's at 2800 score. I mean, every single match, man. I don't know how I can properly filter people, but the thing is like for the players who are like, you know, below 2000 score right now, this is not a good game for them because the point of these matches is that the rookie players, you know, they get to have a good match against people again, you know, like their skill level. And they get to have a nice quality match in which they're not getting pressured all game by players who are clearly like 10 leagues better than them. So, you know, I try to ensure that to a degree, but it's hard. It's hard because I can't really know the skill level of these dudes. Okay, I would love to make like crossbowmen or something like that, but crossbowmen do kind of suck as the Teutons, but I might need those to take care of these damn pikes. I might actually have to go crossbowmen. Ugh. This Celt player seems very, very much committed to this idea of killing our friend over here, so we roll with it. Oh good, he's popping out a castle, that's smart. That means I don't have to invest so much in this. It looks like, thankfully, Robo-opathy is also quite good, so it shouldn't be a problem, I guess. We roll with it. It's just this knob guy is like clearly a like 1800 like Smurf or something like. No, he's higher than 1800. This is ridiculous. But we roll with it. We roll with it. All right, well, I've won tougher games, so we'll see. I just feel bad for you know, the Keikisme and Pete over here. All right, well, see what we can do. But it looks like Pete will be relatively safe in the meantime. What I need to do is I need to get to the Imperial Age where I can actually make some good units besides Knights, because the Teutons are really, really limited. I mean, their crossbowmen are not great because they don't get thumb ring, which really does matter. Like in a crossbow versus crossbow fight, like not having thumb ring, it matters. Oh, the moonwalking fishing ship I see. Ah, yes. Oh, good old HD edition. Never change, never change. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, Smurfs, man. Always ruining these games. I will make more tutorials in the future, yes. Looks like that ship has sorted itself out. What is the best way for me to deal with this?
Yes.
Dropping a castle to defend units. Oh god, battering rams. Oh boy! Damn, look at this guy. This guy is like ridiculous. I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem if I was actually trying from the start, but you know, I wasn't, of course. Me being all foolish and naive, thinking that people wouldn't do this to me. Oh well. He's gonna lose that TC. Poor Pete, man. Feel for him. See you, rich TK, man. Well, thank you, Neo Malarkey. Hello, sir. Yeah, I just need to get to the Imperial Age, actually get some good units out, get a good boom going. There is no wood on this map, though, of course, so that makes it a little tougher. We'll see what we can do. Make the best of a terrible, terrible situation. I wish he was repairing that castle, but alas, he was not. Okay, you're fletching out, I think. Need a bit of range on that castle. Should get Town Watch for a little bit of vision. I think it's about time I pull these guys off into another forest. That forest is really getting diminished right now. And I think we'll be good to advance in a second. As soon as Town Watch is done, I think I'm going to the next age. And we're good, okay. Solid, solid, solid. Good lord. Opa! Everything else is going swell on the enemy front. It looks like General Sparkle, though, looks to be the weakest player in this match. So at least the teams are relatively even though the skill level, like, discrepancy between the players in these matches is, like, it appears to be... the gap is real.
Yes.
Maybe there is something fun I can do to make a comeback out of this. And maybe if I'm crafty, I can do something silly. See if that works. So I got all the mangonels over here right now. Solid, solid, solid. Get out of university. Some more farms. I'm aware. I just wish there were more forests on this map. This map is so, like, sparsely forested, it's ridiculous. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. I guess I just need to be really conservative with my wood. Like, really conservative with it. I just need to stall till late the Imperial Age and get out some upgrades. What's going on? Alright, solid. Let's get a chemistry. You guys don't know how frustrating it is. This happens every single match, man. Every single match. There are always people with a dramatically ridiculous skill level. Like this guy, it's like playing against, you know, like Shade and Teutons. Yeah, there's so little wood on this map, man. That's gonna be a struggle. See what I can do with that. What I need to do is, like, get chemistry out and then work on some bombard cannons and then siege onagers and stuff. That's what I need. As well as a trebuchet, I guess. He already has a treb. Touché, sir. But I have to repair that. I can't lose this. I can't lose this castle. It's very, very crucial that I get this. Okay, well, time to get these hand cannons out and hopefully keep this castle in one piece. I might lose this castle though, which is really bad because I need this castle. I also need siege engineers.
Gold. Wood, please.
I didn't want to sell wood, because considering that there's none. Okay, well, I think my castle is about to die. But, that's okay, I guess. Oh, except I got housed off that, so that's not okay. I need to kill this? Yes. General Sparkle is in advance to the Imperial Age, eh? Okay, so this. I want to see if I can pull this one out of my butt. I've done it before, but you know, it ain't ever easy. This reminds me of that crazy Turk game I played like last week. Jeez. Lord of mercy. I used to play CBA a lot. I don't play it anymore. You guys have the downs. Do not go in. Oh shit. Oh, I thought he was targeting my onagers. That's good that he's not. I appreciate this a lot. The struggle, it beckons to me. It says, why you do this? Kill this goddamn Trev. I'm so done with that one trebuchet right there. I'm so done with it. You're fired! Alright, a knob. I'm so done with you, bro. So done with your reign of terror. It ends here. It ends here. Back, you vile fiend. I'm having none of this. I should sell all this extra stone. I don't really need it. Oh! I have you now! Why is the hotkey for fish trap R? Whatever. I roll with it! That makes almost some sense. It doesn't. What? Oh god! Hand cannoneers, what are you doing? No. I look away for 1 minute. They're like a super hyperactive kid. Hey, what's over there? Oh, thank God he doesn't have siege engineers. Yep. This is why, like I said, guys, range is everything. Siege engineers, guys. Ooh. Absolute carnage. Poor Pete, man. He's chopping my wood. I need this. Okay, let's see. Alright, well. This is what you get. Karma! Karma's coming! You know what they say. Karma always catches up with you. Or is it to you? Did she say to you, or... I think she says to you. Yeah. We don't have a trade line. We'll make one at some point. Yeah, the struggle with the map generation, though, like, there's no, wood. Oh, I didn't even know there was, all that wood over there. I didn't even notice that, because I just thought that the middle was this, like, weird-ass barren wasteland. That's what I could have sworn it was. Actually, no. I need to, oh shit.
Gold.
I need to regroup. Okay, so... Thank you very much. Get some of the... Wow. Oh, I think we're gonna do this. I think his reign of terror ends here. I just need to get enough bombard cannons out, which that in itself will be a struggle. And I'm raiding his eco from the ocean. He can probably, you know, do whatever damage he wants over there, but I'm not too invested in these villas over here. However, I am invested in this idea of chopping wood over here. Ach, meine armies. Oh, bollocks. I hate the Celts, man. They're so strong. Alright. Let's see. Oh, are my teammates losing that side? This is gonna be really hard for me to do on my own. Like, absurdly hard. Okay, I need enough bombards to sustain this, which looks like that's not going to be the case. Any wood left? Why is there no wood left? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well now we're running into this problem with the Teutons, guys, that I was talking about earlier, where they don't have access to, like, trash units at all, so that's fantastic. Sure, they have halberdiers, but that's about it, and, you know, like, real talk, halberdiers are not going to be useful here, and they also cost wood, which apparently wood is the most valuable resource that we have. This guy's micro is terrible, but it doesn't matter because he's got the Civ matchup advantage. Oh god. Please, Robolepathy, don't lose your side. I want to win this match. In the name of honor. In the name of all things good and pure. We must win this. God damn your OPC Jonikers. No. Yeah. Man, I just can't. I just don't have any. I don't have any resources. If this map actually, if there was wood on this map, I would be in a very solid position. But there is no wood on this map, in fact, which makes this map very difficult to play. Definitely, definitely. So, you know, it's reached the point where there's only so much I can do with my OP Navy because of the way this map is shaped. It's like some weird ass donut. Okay, yeah. This is looking pretty poor right now. He doesn't even have his Fear Celtica upgrade, does he? It's really weird. Should really get that. Alright, yeah. It looks like this is all she wrote. I have no money anymore. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh well, you can't win them all though, right? We tried. I just don't have any. I don't have any money. If there was wood on this map, that would have been really, really helpful. But there is none. There's nothing I can really do in this case because I have no access to gold or wood, for that matter. There's really just nothing left to do, I guess. Yeah, I can't produce these guys. We need to. If they won this side, like maybe we could have won. But no, they got destroyed, absolutely destroyed on that side. So. Unfortunately, with the inability to trade because of, you know, yellow getting destroyed and teal getting destroyed, I have no hope, unfortunately. The cavalry has literally arrived for them, so... GG, well played! I was pretty invested in the outcome of this one. I gotta say, this was a disappointing game for me. Oh well, let me at least blow up some of his fishing ships and kill a sheep or something, I'll feel a little better. Die, Mr. Sheep! Kaboom! Alright, yeah. And now, now, as they say, it is all over for me. Just need to kill a couple things, and then I feel a little bit better about myself. Blow up some of these fishing ships. Kill this villager with the world's slowest cannonballs. If he doesn't run away first. World's slowest cannonballs? Oh, these Canadians have shit range. Alright. Kill a couple of these guys, and GG. GG, well played. This is a tough game. This is a tough game. I was not adequately prepared for this match, and the map generation was ridiculous. I like all the wood was in the center right here, but it's like all for the enemy team, because like our side is like this weirdo sort of salt marshy-esque thing over here. If there was some wood, that would have been kind of swell. And it was fun though, definitely. I just really wish that I knew that I had to go like super try hard this match, but it caught me by surprise. Caught me by surprise. Yeah, well, can't win them all. To the achievements. Yeah, Doobadap is definitely too good for these two. I should have remembered that from last time, but there's just so much I have to keep in mind. So, you know, he probably should be joining the experienced player ones rather than the inexperienced. Like, the only thing is that, like, his feudal age time is usually a little slow, but, like, that won't make a big difference, honestly. Especially if we're doing something like Arena. He will do fine. Definitely the weaker players in this match, I mean, their problem was not enough villagers, honestly, but, you know, like, the Cake is May could have made maybe, like, 20 more, General Sparkle could have made, like, 20 more. Pete has an excuse, because he lost everything he held dear several times. The poor guy didn't even get a chance to really build up a base. They just kept blowing him up non-stop every time he tried to, you know, make some stuff. So, you know, the struggle was very, very real in this particular match. But alas, life goes on. Alright, well, if you all enjoyed watching this this particular match, then please do check out the rest of the stuff on my YouTube channel. I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos, as well as videos for plenty of other games. So if you like this one, you'd probably like those ones too. So, as usual, guys, thank you so much for the support, as always. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned, we'll be back with the next match of the live stream shortly. Oh, and of course, if you did enjoy this, you could also leave me a like rating. It does help me a lot. Alright, well, thank you anyway, and we'll be back in a moment with the next match of the live stream, so stay tuned. GG, well played!